I'm back. This is gonna be another trading log video. The sun is absolutely glaring. It's my room right now. You can see that. It'll pass in 10 minutes or so. But yeah, we're gonna continue exactly where I left off. Had a lovely lunch, egg and ketchup sandwich, and then a Nutella sandwich. I can't lie, but damn, it was good. Anyway, that's not what you want to hear about. So let's get straight into the swing of things. Looks like we're making a move up to the peak. Honestly, that would have been an insane trade, just like this one to ride. You can actually see that's a bigger movement than this one. This will be quite a long space of time. I reckon like 3 days. Yeah, 3 days, 13 hours, but that would have been an insane trade to catch. Or just even really when I entered here, just let it ride out. It would have been 10 hours and a beautiful 6%. So yeah, but you know, I'm learning. I think price is just gonna sweep up here very quickly, very quickly. In fact, within the next few. Damn. Okay. That's not what I expected at all. Pardon me. I'm gonna look for any kind of fair value gaps on the hourly time frame, such as that one that was created during that trade. So let's see if price hits back down and rebounds, ending up sweeping that liquidity from the previous high, or if it won't respect it and it'll just blast straight through. I think after I finish this session, and at 7 o'clock, I've got it looked up. At 7 o'clock is when I can check my other trade, the live trade that I'm doing. After that, I'll have to reset the charts because it's starting to get slightly laggy again. Yeah, so let's see if it pushes down towards this fair value gap. Now, is it going to respect it? Yeah, absolutely. Massively, in fact. Fair value gap, respects it, pushes up, tries to get up to here, can't do it, goes back down, messes around, maybe wicks low, and then gets that high that it's looking for. So what I'm going to do here is put in an order, and see if price can enter. If it doesn't, that's fine. I don't mind. It's better than entering now and it just falling off the face of the earth. The only thing is to decide, once again, whether I do the tactic of moving this, because I quite like it, to there. I'm not going to do it this time, but if it happens again and I get stopped out and then it sets off from my stop loss, I know that it is a good damn tactic because it's worked twice. And the reason I put it there is because of this kind of action that's happened. And I should probably put it at the bottom of the fair value gap, but I didn't. Fight me. let's keep moving. It's getting close. It kind of looks like the momentum's kind of wearing off as we're pushing through. I'm scared that like it'll never quite enter. Of course, if this was a real trade at the point of it getting to here, I'd be quite happy to enter manually myself. There we go. So this is a massive consolidation, realistically. I suppose it is a big trade. Like, I'm trying to move 5%. You know, that's a big amount. In all fairness, I realistically shouldn't have gone for that. That is a massive move. What was I thinking? You can see here, like absorbs the whole thing. This is a lot of analysis, but I'm entered in the trade now, so I'll let it play out. Okay. Fantabulous? That's a new word. That's a beautiful winning trade right there. Insane how it, as soon as it passed, was there news? I hope not. There might have been news. I didn't look, to be fair. But it is insane how it kind of hit into here, into this fair value gap, and it did that kind of bootleg thing again that we keep talking about, where you go down and then it rockets up after it goes below. I think it's an order block, but I'm not too sure. That's a beautiful trade though. Examples like that, I suppose, is a good reason to not enter unless it hits your entry. Like, decide your entry and be firm on it. Decide your take profit and be firm on it. Now, to be honest, if I was watching this live and I saw a candle going up like this, and you can see it doesn't have any wick at the top, which means it closed right at the top, I know for a fact I would have took profit there. I would have seen it move down, and as soon as it kind of started to move down, I would have TP'd. So realistically, I would have got anywhere profit in here, but absolutely beautiful trade. Would have took a long time, in all fairness. That's over a day. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for shorter trades than that. But it's nice to get a winning trade. Let's see where this stops then, because it looks like it's plateauing a little bit. I want to find the name of that graph because I keep referring back to it. But when you get a chart and it kind of starts like that, and then we never ever get to a flat line, but it's always slowing down. If that's your chart, and yeah, it just starts off amazing and just never quite gets to the top, but it always goes up. That's what I'm seeing here. But that was an example of something else, really. I don't know where I could put like the next point of interest, really, because it's so far away. See, we're now, wow, that's a quarter, but an insane percentage, 100%. That would be crazy up there. Okay, points of interest. Oh, that's my marking out from the other series. It's interesting. I didn't realise it would show that. I suppose now I know where it goes. That's really kind of a shame, actually. I'll forget. That's like, there's a lot to read in between there. But let's say that this is that's a big area though, isn't it, really? Like, how many percentages is that? That's 12%. Let's try and move it down a smidge. Yeah, something like that. Looks like an area of interest that this price has a pretty good chance of wanting to hit, I'm guessing. Wow. I'm gonna put in a long, and I know that's so risky because we're on an uptrend. But last time this happened, it was stupid of me not to. So let's risk it. Let's risk it all, yeah. What's this? Okay, this is just an awful idea. All right. Nah, I'm confident. Don't want to talk about it. Now that's crazy. Okay, that is crazy. That you remember the thing I was talking about. Like, let's say I entered here, but instead I should enter here. Put your entry where your stop loss is, and it works out amazingly. I feel like I genuinely keep seeing examples of that happen again and again and again. If this goes up from here, it's just it's like, what? Like, how does that happen? Do you see what I mean? Like, how does that happen? How do so many people read? And that was a beautiful trade. That was a 5 risk to reward trade. I I'm flabbergasted that it works so well. I mean, it doesn't work every time. Like, for instance, I should, with this trade here, I should have put my stop loss here, and then I could have put my TP there, and that would have been a bigger trade. Insane, insane stuff. This is something I am gonna not follow strictly, but have locked in the back of my mind that something like that could happen. It's just, it's the fact that so many people will have seen, like, I'm speechless. I don't get it. I truly think that's one of the most incredible pieces of information I've been given. And to be honest, I don't even want to take profit here. I know that's a bad idea, being greedy or whatever. But I think we can squeeze a little bit more out. Now, of course, I would trail the stop loss. I'd put it like here or something, but let's just keep that how it was. Where was it about? It was about there. So, because I am expecting it to go up to here. It might mess around a bit, but I am hoping it'll go up there. Well, not hoping, I'm expecting that to happen. And at that point, I would take profit. No, I wouldn't, because it's on such high momentum. It's got so much momentum. It's got so much momentum. I'm being greedy here. Would I take profit? Next time I do this, I'm gonna shoot this way up so I can then close it down to when I actually want to finish taking profit. In fact, I'll just do that from now on. I suppose the only difference is how high do I want to go? Damn, that's crazy. Let's keep going and see what happens. See, that's so scary. That's how many percentages is that? 1%. That's a scary thing to happen, to see it plummet so much and lose a 10th of your trade. Sorry, a 20th. Still very scary to watch. Okay, it's consolidating now. It's consolidating. So I absolutely would. I don't know. That's not nice to look at. But there you go. Let's see what happens. I'd get out of that trade. I would get out of that trade at that point. For a good enough reason, If I wouldn't want to be waiting around another whole day, staring at the charts, having winks of sleep. Especially, when I start trading, I want to start with £100, and I want to risk 10% at a time to start with. I am in a fortunate position to be able to do that. But if I start with 100 big ones and risk 10 quid, and no, sorry, what I meant to say was risk £5, but I put the whole account in. I don't know if that's a really bad idea. I'm going to do some more research before I finalise that decision. But if I risk £5, put £100 into the trade, and then the stop loss is at £5, and I have it on 1 to 50x leverage on Litecoin, I think that's a good start. And do 3 trades a day max. I mean, you can see here, this trade took me 6 hours, so I'd probably only do 1 trade, Yeah, I'm looking forward to starting that, but I'm not going to do it for a while yet. I obviously need to learn a lot more about the charts, about everything. Just gonna write that down. Right. keep pushing on. I need to remember that there's news. Jolts, jobs. Okay, let's try and forecast 7.48. I don't know what any of this means. To be completely honest, do you reckon on the 25th, wherever that is? Oh wait, I was looking at the year 24. Do you reckon on the 25th it rockets up or goes down? Does it go down because people are selling, like long-term holders are selling because they need money for Christmas, or do you reckon it goes up because people have asked for Litecoin for Christmas, or people have been gifted money and they've put it into Litecoin? That'll be a really interesting thing to watch. Yeah, that'll be interesting. But for now, we aren't at Christmas. We're at the 3rd. Are we seeing another? No, we're not. Stop doing that. That's my prediction. That was an awful prediction. Don't do that again. It didn't follow the rules enough of the cup and handle. It did kind of look like it, but I think this here would have had to come up a bit higher. Line there, down, up. That distance there is that distance there, and then TP would have been there. Stop loss would have been, but it didn't happen, so that's stupid. Now it broke through this marking that I did earlier. Broke through, but it looks like it's tried to break through to the downside, and it's just closed. It's finally closed in the higher time frame, and the lowers definitely done it. And is this going to be like a cheeky liquidity sweep or an even further push upwards? That's the question. Pardon me. I wouldn't enter a trade right now. I'm too skeptical to understand what's going on right now. God damn, I had a lot of toast for lunch, and that's really made me thirsty. Actually, you want to know a problem? I freeze all my bread because I can't eat it quick enough before it molds. And I don't really know when I have it. I just kind of have it when I have it. But then it gets wet. It gets wet. You know, I put it in the toaster and I take it out. I put it on the plate and the toast is wet. And it's like, and it's toasted, but it's like, it slowly turns wet. That's really frustrating. If anyone knows how to unwet toast that's been frozen, let me know. Because what I do is I stack my sandwiches like a teepee on the plate. I don't have them flat. Especially, well, I can't do that with like an egg sandwich, but when I make my when I make toasties and they're kind of like stuck together with cheese and whatnot, I stack them like a teepee, and then they don't get soggy. Because it's only the side that's trapped between the ceramic plate and the bread. That'd be quite a good product. Actually, you could just put it on like a sieve. Like if you had like a sieve plate, that'd be cool. That'd be handy. I don't know if the condensation would just catch to the sieve though, because it might bridge the gap between the gaps in the sieve. The steam might bridge the gap. We're not looking at that. We're looking at trading. I think price is gonna go down here, but we're gonna have a bit of a consolidation beforehand. We'll push down. We'll get to here. We'll probably wiggle around a bit, and then we'll push to here. If in all honesty, that's why I didn't take the trade. I loved seeing how it bounces like that. Like, I love seeing how it respects this line so much. That is unfortunate. Okay, so my phone has just died, which is what I used in the face cam for. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go sit down for 10, 15 minutes and let my phone recharge, and then I'll do another video after that. I'll upload this one as it is though, because it was a beautiful short little win. Thanks for watching.